In this video, he explained he supported autism. Like he is unique. He used to wear two different socks and two different shoes. He is unique, and being unique is okay in his way. And his friend Steve, who has autism, he likes him very much. And people with autism are not different. We have to treat them in the same way we treat others.
Myself Bin Madhuri, and before in the before video we have listened that there is a boy who is very unique from others, and he wear different types of socks and shoes of different color, and he has a 44-year-old friend called Steven, and he is the friend of her mother in the school age. uh, he asked his phone number, and he asked her phone number, and he told that he'll call daily and he'll talk with her. He suffered from autism. He has a rules in his life, and he is the most happiest person in the in his life, and he is the best person in the boy's point of view. And
Myself Hari. In this video to regarding the boys code, that person is uniquely to the all the peoples are there, and that boys are two different shoes and two different shorts and to a unique person, and that boy to friend is name is Steve, and the age is 44, and to a problem and to disorder, and to mother to meet the mother and Steve to come to the some three questions are there to like to choose the any one question. The Steve is choose the phone number. That person to tell the to phone call every call to meet to call them.
Good morning to another. This is one of the CSIT section. The last video, Madam has cleared video about how to in that video, the code is a boy of a small age. He had a friend of Steve, 44 years old. Because the Steve boy wanted to be unique, so he had wear two different shoes and two different colors of socks. Because the main theme of is to be unique. So the optimus containing the boy, the Steve, he has a disorder, so he had a plus friends. So the person who has optimus had a, had a disorder to be friendship with some mother. So he had selected on his mother as a friendship. Then he asked three questions for his mother. What she want? So the mother has given reply for he want his phone number. So he had taken his phone number, and he had promised that if you give phone number, I will call you daily. So the mother has accepted for this promise or for that word. So he is doing for that promise. He is doing everyday phone call for his mother. So by that, the friendship of this boy and the Steve are became strong, uh, and he those who have disorder can also. Thank you.
Sorry if you stop abruptly. Okay. Come, let's have a clear discussion.
so guys, let's now we can create a small discussion on the before video.
No gap. Yes.
Some discussion about the before video. So in that video, I observed that there is a boy called Cole, and he has a friend of 44 years old. He's Steven, and he's a friend of his mother, and him too. And he has a disorder called autism, and that is a. But he did not fails in that because he is the happiest person in the world. So what do you say, guys?
Person who has disorder. would be also right because you should not see the disorder. You have to see.
We shouldn't treat people with autism differently. They sometimes behave, they can't mingle with people so easily. They will be separated from others. And friendship is a big word for them. They cannot be so friendly to everyone like normal people. So it's okay to be there and different.
Try to be louder, you're not audible in space. Try to be little louder.
That the Cole is strongest person and the Steve is also strongest person and to problem is the disorder optimism. Optimism is the great disorder so to communicate each other and to shy feeling the shy and to do not speak about any other persons like that. But to Steve and Cole is the friendship and
Yes, Harish, yes, I agree with you, and that is the best friendship I think because they play hide and seek games, and he likes that too much with playing him, and they go to restaurants and they go for movies and watch and enjoy and there will be a family time for them. He also includes in that, so that is the better thing I observed in that.
The person who has disorder he too has feelings. So the small boy had understood the feelings of the Steve and he had removed all his disorders as a part and he taken and he showed the colors of beauty of the world. So that the boy who has shown to him and now he thought that disorder is not a part of my life. So many parts are there. So by that he has enjoying his life.
Yes.
As a,
By this, I conclude that no, people cannot be common. They can be unique and they can be in their way, like what they want to be. So, thank you.
thank you.
I'm Sri from CSIT. From the video, what I learned that there is a boy who was saying about his best friendship in his life. He is a little boy, but he has a friend of 44 years. The boy name was Cole and his friend name was Steven. The Steven was suffering from the disease autism. Autism is a disease who thinks different, who doesn't communicate with all people. They have different life. They have different lifestyles. The boy, Cole, was saying that how his friendship was started. What was the first how the first friendship was started? First, Stephen was a friend to his mother. How they become friends are once his mother is 12 years old. They eating their lunch in the school. In the table, Stephen also there. They called Cole's mother and asked three questions. What is your lunch? Gave me your phone number. If you give, Stephen said that if you give me your phone number, I will do call every day. And he make a promise to the Cole's mother. And from that day, he is doing calls for Cole's mother, and he is also a family of Cole mother's family, and he also be a part in Cole's dinners, daily dinner. And Steve was very close to Cole. They play hide and seek. In hide and seek, the Steven hide in the closets. It was very funny, and it make very happy to the Cole, and they like and Cole and Steven friendship. Cole is a boy who think different. He always say, hey, his motto is dare to be different, think out of the box like that. For different, he doesn't think how what others he doesn't think what others think about his different, but he likes to be different. Thank you.
In that video, we see that the boy name was Kunal, who was uniquely different. He wear different socks and different shoes. Uh, the boy have the friend Steve. His age was 44 years. The Steve had the disorder of optimism. He didn't meet any person directly. He feels uh, he feels very bad. So he chose that the boy's mother's. He chose the friend of boy's mother. One day they made the lunch in their school, and they asked the question. He go to his mother and asked her two three questions, and he asked her phone number, and he told that I will, if you give number, I will call daily to you, and I will talk. Then his mother accepted and given the number, and then the both are taken friendship, and but and the Steve and Cornell was had a big friendship, and the Steve was taking dinner every day in Cornell's house. The Steve is a member of in his family also, and they played hide and seek games. Thank you.
This is Ravan sir from CSIT. In the video, the boy called Koel, he used to wear two different socks and shoes to be an unique. And he has a friend, 44 age friend named Steven. He has the disorder called autism. He, Koel's, Koel's mother's friend, Steven is her mother's friend. He used her mother asked her phone number. Then that Steven told that if you give me phone number, I will call you daily, and you should accept. Then he had accepted it. Okay.
Hi, this is Mahesh from CSIT. Before we going to topic, Madam saw a video about a code who was having autism. Uh, he had a behavior like introvert in nature. He doesn't mingle with anybody. Uh, he wants to be unique all the time. He wants to be unique all the time, and he wears very different socks and shoes. He has to be unique, and he has to be unique. And he made a friendship with Steve, uh, who has a 44 years age, and 44 years age. He was a friend of her mother. That's it.
You have to speak loudly, your voice is being heard. See how you're standing. Stand straight as in a line. Stand in a line. He'll operate the camera, not a problem. Okay? Whoever is speaking, he'll operate the camera, don't worry. Yes. Yes. You have to speak loudly. Your voice is being cut in between, it seems. That is what the examiner is telling us. So please go ahead.
From the video, what we are concluded that it is the okay to be different like coal, and it is not, and we doesn't take others what they think, and we have to do what we love. And it is not possible for a little child to make friendship with 44 years old, and he did that.
Yes, basically, he told that that point was good. And it is again possible to take the friendship of 44 years, but the child was done with him, and he played so many games, hide and seek like that. The Steve was the friend of mother's, and
Yes, it is really wa- doing friendship with 44 years boy, and that too who is having disorder. It's a really great thing.
The Steve, which who was the friend of her mother. The Steve, the Steve is 44 years
The
age.
steel is 44, like that enough steel.
The Steve is 44 age, and the Cole is having in age about 14 years or 13 years, but he did a friendship with the 44 years old woman. Uh, that's-
From this, we concluded that think out of the box, stand out from the crowd. Thank you.
Okay. Hello everyone, this is Anita. The boy in the video is Cole. He has a 44-year-old friend named Steve who has autism. And Steve is also one of his mother's friend. Steve, Steve has autism, and he he took phone number from call mother, and he promised that he'll call her every day. Steve Steve is the happiest person ever, according to Cole, because he don't care about what others think. He does whatever he wants.
His name is Cole. His mother and is Steven. He is 44 years old and the strongest person. Someone or something with hearing the quality from different others. You might have also appearing singular, meaningful or individual persons to better interact with persons.
This is Narendra Kumar from CSIT. In recent video, we have seen about the Cole who has told about the Steve, who who is her who is his mother's friend. Steve has a unique style. He wears different shoes and different types of socks, which doesn't match. He's he's unique from all the others, but we have to see as we all like us only. Thank you.
Okay, according to the video, we have to learn that there is no need to treat the disordered people differently. Everyone should be treated in the same way.
Everyone
Nana,
has their
can you
unique
please be
style.
loud?
They can follow them only, not by seeing the others.
Hearing different qualities from different others.
She wants you to be loud.
It means unity.
From this, we can conclude that everyone has their own style, and everyone should be treated equally.
Thank you.
Ma'am, is it done?